Finally got this thing on. Uh, Good morning, YouTube. This is Aaron the Big Black Dude, and I'm here to make my first apology video. This has been something that just came to mind. Hold on, let me reframe. There we go. Let me get in there. Okay. My first apology video. This is not really an apology video, to be honest. This is an acknowledgement video. And the person I want to apologize to / acknowledge is a very one of the newer, more controversial figures in the YouTube help space. Controversial is a good word to say. Very polarizing figure. If anyone's been paying anything to the carnivore diet movement that's been sweeping YouTube, everyone's caught wind of Frank Tufano at some point in time, and if you're anything like me, your experiences with him have been interesting. I'll say very, very interesting. Frank, I'm gonna be honest. When I first seen Frank's videos on YouTube popping up years ago, can't say I liked him. Sorry, can't say I liked you, buddy. At first, and I get it. You know, you're a New York dude. I'm actually from Jersey, so if anyone knows about that, New York niggas don't like Jersey niggas, and vice versa. You know, so it was just an aura about Frank that reminded me of a lot of people I used to know. I guess maybe, you know, or maybe he's just an asshole, you know, or he reminded me a lot of myself. Maybe Frank Tufano was doing what I was afraid to do, and he was getting shit online for a long time. Frank's been the butt of plenty of jokes. He's been on debate tears with varying degrees of success. You know, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it right here. Vegan Gains kind of ripped you, but Vegan Gains is he's very methodical. I noticed. I'm never gonna go into that debate field. I'm never gonna try to debate science with anybody. But he tried. Frank Tufano tried, and he also tried to be very controversial. As you know, he was getting clickbaity for a while, and that's sort of what the turnoff was. Frank, before I throw the praise out there, this isn't going to be an incredibly long video, but before I throw the praise out there, I have to sort of explain the things that I've seen that rubbed me the wrong way. You know, I started to see you were punching at a lot of people. You were trying to get a lot of attention, and it's an aggressive strategy. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have the balls to do that, Frank. I'll say that out loud. But it worked. The one thing that I believe, I'm going to stop just referring to Frank and talk about pretty much all of YouTube. From a creator standpoint, he constantly put out content, and he did things the right way. And his channel was not gigantic, but that persistence that I seen inside Frank was very admirable. You know, I would go into his comments just to go into a video just to watch his comment section, and yes, it was hilarious. But after a while, I started seeing more and more people start to defend him. You know, which I'm not for online bullying. I'm not for, just disrespecting people. I might say a comment here and there, but I try to keep things as tasteful as possible. I never talk about someone's appearance. I never talk about someone's, well, I did call Thomas DeLauer eyebrows, but that's in jest. The man's got beautiful eyebrows, so, but I did poke fun. I did poke fun as well. I'm not gonna say I didn't. But oftentimes we would look at the negative in everything. Anyone who's on YouTube, minus people just watching, we're all creators. We're all trying to create something, and we're all trying to find a different lane. We're all trying to find our own lane. And one of the things that I'm going to acknowledge that I've seen Frank do is find his natural voice. I put in this comment section, and I'm sure he knew what I meant. I said, Frank, you're an asshole. And everyone knows it, but your fans love you for that. Because me, I know I'm an asshole. I'm 110% an asshole. Minus Frank being, shaped like a supermodel. Me and him are cut from similar cloths in terms of attitudes, chip on our shoulders, so we can handle a lot. I don't know if I can handle as much as the vitriol he's gotten, but we've lived. When you live in hard cities, it tends to shape you in that way. So instead of forcing his assholeness, he just started talking and letting the assholeness sort of just naturally come, which is genius. I always say, I haven't put this energy out on YouTube yet, but you have to lean into your differences, things that make you unique. You have to lean into them. Everyone trying to be formulaic on YouTube, all that's going to do is serve the more successful people. You have to create your own lane, and I think Frank is doing it. I see his free range meets. I don't know. He's doing some big things that I'm very happy about. And I just wanted to put this video out as an acknowledgement of that. That is all. Because I want most of my thoughts, the ones that won't get me killed, on YouTube. And I am tired of watching videos of creators bashing creators for whatever reason. It's us who have to change that energy. It's who we are. We just can't say we want change. We have to somehow, even if it's making an amateur ass video, it's called accountability. I am trying to be accountable. So in 5-10 years, a year from now, 6 months from now, if I somehow bump into, arrogant ass, successful now Frank Tufano on the street, and I'm asking him for, maybe, can you do something with me? Can you give me some of your secrets? Can you talk to me? If I bash him or anybody, this is a concept in life. You never shit on people, that could possibly be your ally one day in any capacity. That's just ludicrous. We got enough of negative energy out in the world, and I'm just doing my part to put some positivity out there. That's it. This is the only reason I'm doing this. I wanted my first video, and this is something that literally popped in my head when I was watching his video yesterday. It was like, because I never been compelled to make a video against another video. I know some people have, which is fine. Sometimes people say things in videos that sort of strike you and like sort of, affect you in some way, and you have to respond. I get that. But I don't respond to negativity. Like, that never gets me. Like, I might be like, he just said some dumb shit. And I might want to make a video, but then it's not my heart's not in it. there may come a day where that happens. But when I was watching Frank's video yesterday, it made my heart feel something in a positive way. I'm like, man, this kid is doing something. You know, just his thumbnail was just so beautiful. It was just a picture of the most nutrient-dense meats, and he just put them out there. No, there was nothing. The image itself was abrasive enough, but it was 110% honest. That instantly hooked me. And he just comes in his own frankiness and just starts dropping facts and knowledge and reinforcing himself and all those things. I was like, man, this is gonna be my first video. This is gonna be my first video about somebody else. You know, got to give credit where credit's due. Man, I'm very proud of him from afar. I've been watching his channel for a long time, and I'm seeing the growth. I'm seeing the growth in a lot of YouTubers. I see everyone sort of stepping their game up a level. And I'm not going to name names yet, you know, because just off the top of my head, this is Frank's video. This is not for anyone else. You know, so I'm going to officially say I apologize for not seeing what you were trying to do. Now that I do see what you're trying to do, I appreciate it. You're putting out some good energy, and I hope more people are inspired to make videos like this for other people. You know, if you've been an asshole to somebody, apologize to them on here. You know, when you see them doing something good, you know, embrace that goodness and embrace their change. You know, and we're gonna fucking fight the algorithms with fucking love. That's how we gotta do it. You know, gotta support each other, man. We gotta support each other. You know, because this fractured system, not just YouTube, I mean the world. This fractured system is designed to separate us, and the more we're separate, the more they're gonna win. You know. But I think that's all for today. 12 minutes. I guess that's good, right? See you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe or ring the bell or whatever the fuck. These videos are in their very early stages. I'm going to constantly say this, that I'm doing this just to get better. I'm doing this to get good. I'm not doing any fancy editing. I just want to learn how to, you know, speak in a more natural way versus, because I'm watching myself right now, like I'm seeing myself, you know, right now, and it's hard to do that, you know, it's not bouncing off a human being. So all these early videos are probably going to suck, but you know what, they're going to be important someday. You know, whether my kids see them, whether my friends, you know, want to watch them for a goof if anything happens to me. There's a reason why I'm making these, and there's a reason why I'm putting them up in their raw form. So, you guys have a good day. Like and subscribe and all that stuff, and see you guys later. This is Aaron the Big Black Dude. And go check out some other videos. They're just as amateurish and fucked up as this one is. Alright, see you guys. Thank you.